I love Deadlock. It's a terrible game. In an era of free-to-play games with slow-paced movement, eye-catching visuals, e-girls moaning on the mic, and racist, Deadlock is only two of these things. It is by far one of the most fun multiplayer games I've played in recent years, and also, at the same time, miserable. Deadlock, to me, is an abusive relationship, and the only reason why I stay in that relationship is because I hope they can change. Deadlock is a closed alpha game, hopefully open beta game soon because the player population definitely needs more players. But there's a lot of things that are subject to change, from gameplay to art style, because although the characters might change, the map might change, the gameplay is the bread and butter of this game. I've never played a game with any type of movement as close to this game. Never mind, Fortnite basically has Deadlock movement in the game. Growing up, I remember watching a trailer for a game called Brink. Now that game is completely awful. I played it recently to record this footage. The whole premise of that game is basically attack and defense, TF2 style gameplay, but the movement is god awful. And that was the main selling point, that this movement of this game is going to revolutionize gaming. It was a flop, nobody plays it, nobody remembers it, but a game people do remember is a game called Battleborn. Just kidding, nobody remembers that game either. But it had a very vibrant art style, and for me it was the very first game I played on PC that helped me learn mouse and keyboard controls. So why do I mention games that were absolutely dead on arrival that everybody has completely forgotten about? Because if you combine both of those games at their core, they create Deadlock. Bad analogy, I know both of those games were awful. Battleborn was a PvP style first-person shooter MOBA. That's Deadlock, but in third person. And the movement that Brink wanted to revolutionize, I believe Deadlock has that revolutionary movement that Brink wanted to accomplish, and also the very brown color palette. You see the vision I'm talking about? You don't see it, don't you? It's fine. Deadlock has the fondness to me of other dead games that I used to love that everybody hated back in the day. Which is fitting, because if I mention Deadlock to any Huzz, they're gonna say, oh, that's not Marvel Rivals. Deadlock just doesn't have that mainstream appeal yet, and emphasis on yet. There's no marketing behind it. The community is pretty niche in itself. To me, Deadlock is the diamond in the rough, second round, undrafted player that goes to the league and absolutely kills it. Eventually even becomes an all-star. Deadlock is Isaiah Thomas. I think the analogies in these videos are great. And that's why I love Deadlock. But the reasons why I hate it, I want to make separate videos on it, but the Smurf rabbit hole goes deep in Deadlock. And I don't think it's a Deadlock problem, it's just a Valve problem, and that's only because there's hidden MMR that doesn't reset. There is no ranked, so once you're stuck in elo hell like I am, the game just becomes miserable. Party system is absolutely god awful. There's a lot of fixing that needs to be done to make this game more enjoyable for the average consumer of video games, less difficult to get into, if possible, because once you're down in this game, you're down. That's 60 minutes of pain and torture, because guess what? There's no forfeit option yet. If ever, please add a forfeit option, Valve. There's a lot more negatives that I want to cover in separate independent videos to hopefully raise awareness of the terrible situations Deadlock is in, and hopefully make me realize that I'm not alone, and if you're out there wondering the same negatives on the game, that you're not alone either. And any gripes with the game are hopefully resolved once this game is fully released. That's all I could hope for. Deadlock is a one-of-a-kind experience, and I'm glad I started playing this game when I did.